friends, welcome to TechnoGeek SFDC. So we are back with another coding scenario. So let's say you get a requirement where you need to create a CSV file and send it as an email attachment to any user. So let's assume that in our scenario, we get a requirement that you have to create a CSV file containing all the opportunity record details to the account owner. Okay. So with this scenario, how we are going to write the code for this. Okay, so we will see what all the different things or what all the different concepts we will be using in this code. Okay, so first, before start writing the code, we should understand how the CSV format will be. Okay, because CSV format or CSV files containing data is a straight string structure. Okay, and that string structures are being converted into CSV files. So how we basically create those string structures? Okay, so let's say you want to create a CSV file. So basically CSV file will be having the headers. So let's say I have an header like ID, opportunity, name, then opportunity, stage. Okay. So this will be the header of the CSV and then followed by whatever the data I have. So let's say I have some first value. So basically whatever the first column or first value you will provide here, this will tag to the ID column. Second value what you will give, like let's say demo opp, will get tagged to the second column, that is opportunity name, and then opportunity stage we have, right? So whatever the third value you will give in the next line, that will be tagged to the opportunity stage header. Okay, so let's say if I give closed, something like this. Okay, and so this is the format basically in which you need to generate your string and then convert it into a CSV file in your code. Okay, so let's see how we are going to write code for this. So for that we will be needing an apex class here first. So I'll just click on this, create an apex class name. I'll give it as, let's say, CSV generator. Okay, public with sharing, I will put here, and then what I will do, I'll just create a method here. Okay, and I'll give the method name as create CSV and email. Okay, and in this what I'll be taking the account ID as an input string. So based on this account ID, I will fetch all the related opportunity. So I'll just use, let's say, account ID here. Okay, now next thing is I will create a list of opportunity equals new list of opportunity. Okay, now we need to first fetch all the opportunity associated with this account ID. So let's say I'll use select ID, comma name, comma stage. Okay, from opportunity where account ID equals, let's say I'll just change this variable name to keep it difference, equals account ID val. Okay, I'll also add one more field here, account dot owner dot email. This I am using so that I can use this email ID to send the email address. Okay, to send the email basically. So here we first retrieved all the opportunity. Now next is we need to create the CSV string. Okay, so let's say I'll use a CSV string here where, as I said, my first column I'm giving it as opportunity ID, comma opportunity name, comma opportunity stage. Okay, so these are the headers which I will be using in my CSV string, followed by a next line character. Okay, so this slash n is a next line character. So whenever you will pass this CSV string, so any value after this next line character will be pushed to the next line. Okay, so what we have done here in this reference, we have created this header, and then at last we have put a next line character here. Okay, next, so what happened, whenever I'll be adding any further string or I'll add any further value in this string, that will be pushed to next line when I will convert it to the CSV. Okay, now let's start looping over the opportunity. Opportunity OPP list. Okay, here what we have to do, we have to just keep on appending the values in the existing. Yeah, so we have to just keep on appending the values in the existing string, the existing CSV string. Okay, so first I'll use opp.id plus comma opp.name plus, I think we don't have anything called stage. I'll just check the API name once. Stage name it is. Yeah. So there's not, it's not stage, it is stage name. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. So we'll now continue. Again, followed by comma. Then I'll use opp dot stage name, and now we will use our new line character again here. So my first record came into the for loop. It created the string of the required data separated by comma, and then in the last I'm using a next line character, so that whenever the next record will come from this loop, the data will be pushed to the next line in the CSV when we will do the formatting. Okay, so in this way, till the time this loop will go, it will keep on adding the record data, and then it will add a new line character, and then the next record will be pushed in the new line. Okay, so this is the way. So first we have create so first what we have done here, we have created our CSV string. Now next concept is we will be using the single email message concept of the Salesforce, which is used to send email from Apex. Okay, so in single email there is also one more concept called email file attachment. Okay, so email file attachment is used to send the attachments in the email which you are sending from the Apex class. So we will be using messaging dot email file attachment. Okay, CSV file I'll give as name equals new, and then I'll use the same thing here. Okay, so this is a constructor here. Okay, now next thing is I have to give the file name. Okay, so let's say I'll give the CSV dot um, file name. Okay, so sorry, it's not dot file name, it's a function actually. So we'll be using set file name. Okay, set file name, and whatever the value you will give here, let's say I'll give opportunity data. So whatever the CSV file will be sent over the email will be having the file name as opportunity data. Okay, and next is we need to put the body. Basically we need to set the body. So let's say I'll give CSV file dot set body. This is equal to, so here now what we have to use, basically whatever the attachment you send from or attachment which you use in the Salesforce, that are stored in the form of blob. Okay, so we will use blob dot value of, and we will use this CSV string which we have converted. Okay, I'll also use the extension here, right? I was just missing this. Yeah. So now what will happen, once this blob will convert the CSV file into a blob format, then it will check what is the extension we are using in the file name, so that it will convert the data in that particular extension. So we are using CSV here, so the file will get converted into CSV extension. Okay. So This is where we have created the email attachment. Okay, and now next we will be using messaging dot send email. Okay, so this is not send email, it's a single email message. Okay, email data equals new. So this method is used to send the email from the Salesforce. Okay, so in this one, few of the important or few of the mandatory fields are like you need to set the to address. So to address is basically um the email ID where you will be sending this information or sending this data or Excel file. Okay, so for that we will use. So in our scenario, we need to basically use the opportunity on sorry account owner associated with the opportunity, right? So for that case only, I have queried that field here. Okay. So what I can do now, I can just use opp list 0 dot account dot owner dot email. So this will return me the email ID associated to the owner of the account, okay, whose opportunity data we are sending. Okay. So this is done. Now we have done the set address. Okay. Next is we can set the subject. So let's say I'll just use dot set subject as let's say opportunity related data. Okay, so this is the subject which I have set. Now I will set the file attachments. Okay, so basically now next we have to send the file, right? So we will use something called file attachments. This is a method in the this is the method of the same single email message to attach the file which you will send to the emails which you will send in the email. Okay, and the format will be like our normal list of messaging email files. Okay, so I'll use this and then I will use CSV file. So here I am mentioning that which file I need to send as CSV to the owner. Okay, and next is you can set some plain body or like you can set some body as well. So uh, I'll just keep one simple text body. Okay, that is let's say please find attached required opportunity details. Okay, so now what we have done here, we have so till now we have created the instances of email data having all the required values to send an email. Now the last process will be we will be sending an email. Okay, so for that messaging dot send email. So we have something called messaging dot send email. Okay, this is the method which is used to send the email. Okay, and then I can use new list of okay, so I'll use new list of messaging dot single email, and in this I'll use email data. Okay, so what I have done here, I have created the instance of the email, setting all the required values like who is the receiver, what is the subject, file, and then I'm using the send email method to send the information. Okay, now let's see what error we are getting here. Okay, so it is telling to address okay, so it is not to address, to addresses actually. Yeah, I hope there will be no error now. Let me try to save this. Yeah, so this got saved now. Okay, now let's try to see if this code is working. So for that, we can just open an anonymous window here. Okay, I'll use CSV generator. So now we are using CSV generator. Let's say I'll give as gen equals new CSV generator. So I just created an instance of the class and then I'll be using this method here. Okay. So gen dot and let me see if I have any account with the opportunities in it. So I'll go to opportunities and okay, so I have this demo opportunity. This we had created in our previous video and it is attached to account that is demo check and the owner of account is myself and it will send the email to my email address, that is my Gmail address. So I'll pass this account ID as a parameter in our method and we'll see how it behaves. Okay, now let's try to execute. So looks like it got executed correctly. Now let me open this Gmail and see if I got any email with the attachment. Yeah, so as you can see, I have received this email. Okay, and if I open this, you can see that I have received a CSV file here. If I open this CSV file, so as you can see, it is having opportunity ID, name, stage, and the data which we had set there. Okay, so this is the method of creating a CSV file in Apex. Okay, and then you can send that attachment or that data as a attachment in the email, and you can send the email to the owner or any user. Basically, I have considered owner, you can send to any user. So basically we have used very frequently used concept of Apex here, that is the single email message, and this is used to send the email from the Apex side. Okay, so I hope you got an idea how you can tackle these types of requirement or interview questions. Okay, and with this we will wrap up today's video. I hope you like the video, and please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and we'll come up with more interesting videos like this. So with this, we will wrap up today's video, and I'll update this code on a blog and I'll add it as a I'll add it in the description part so you can get the code reference as well. So thanks for your time. Bye bye.